Hey guys, it's Narelle here and welcome back to a new video. This video is going to be a part of one of the mini videos you guys have been seeing all over the art side of YouTube, which is my Inktober sketchbook flip through. For this video, I'm going to be as vague as I can because one, I already explained all of these on my Instagram. So if you guys want to know more about these pieces, go to my Instagram because I posted all of them there. So, this sketchbook was actually made by Dominica for me. So I actually decided to put Alka and Ruin. Ruin is her vampire OC and Alka is mine. Kind of just starting off the sketchbook because they're so cute and they're best friendos. So I'm like, So, for the first day, I basically just drew a girl and a pumpkin because I didn't know what to draw. So I'm like, let me just draw something cute and see if it turns out well. And I actually really like it. So for day 2 is Rusvina, who is actually a new ship between me and Mama Cupcake. This is my OC Russell, who is a mouse, and this is her character Irvina, who is a rat, and they're just bae all together. So for day 3, I decided to do some more fan art for this one song I need to stop doing fan art for, which is called Eden by the band Rollicksome Scheme, and I just love that song, guys. So for day 4, I decided to draw my Omegaverse OC Akane, who is a new character, so there's not really much on him now, but there will be later, so watch out. So for day 5, I decided to do Miku because I love her song Goodbye April Doppel, and it's just so pretty, so I decided to draw Miku. And during all of Inktober, I used a black Sharpie, which I killed later on. So, for day 6, I drew Riku from Kingdom Hearts because he's bae and I freaking love him and his backstory is so sad. And for day 7, I decided to draw Ukiora because I was watching his death scene this day and I'm like, oh my god, no! And I'm a strong shipper of him and Orihime, so that was another reason why I drew that. So for day 8, originally, it was supposed to be Crispy Samchi, but I hated that drawing, so I just kind of made another drawing, which is actually Alka India bathing together, and their brother and sister, just to kind of clarify that, because people's minds could go in strange places, and I'm like, no, that is not one place I want this drawing to go. But, yeah, I really like how this turned out. This is one of the most detailed ones I did, which is something I didn't want to do. But, day 9, I drew Naoya cosplaying as a pumpkin because he did it last year. So I'm like, I'm going to be non-original and let him do it again this year. So for day 10, I drew my OCs Axis and Reno because I don't draw them anymore. And I just really wanted to draw with pen again. So I didn't do any pencil with this. I just did straight up pen. So for day 11 and 12, I decided to do my male persona Mamoru because he's bae and he is the student council president as of now because I feel like since his name means protector, I think that'll be a lot fitting with him. So, yes, and I used straight up Sharpie with this one with no guidelines. So for day 13, I drew Doug from Gangsta because he's my favorite character and he's a precious cinnamon bun. And literally, I have a cinnamon bun right beside me. Oh my gosh. And for day 14, I drew Nick and Hiroki because this is an idea I'm still pondering. So don't ask me any 2 questions because I don't know about this myself, but they're at Disneyland and it's so cute. So for day 15, I drew Rohei pondering how to ask Hiroki out because when they first met, it wasn't the nicest meeting. So Rohei is like, oh my gosh, how do I do this? So for day 16, I drew Munto from the anime series Munto because he's bae and I love him. And I just wanted to add gold because I didn't use my Gansei Tombi paints in this anywhere, so I'm like, now's the chance. And then for day 17, with some more gold, I drew Kohori as a witch because she's fitting as a witch. Her and Chisana, I don't really like as much, but you know, I gotta give them love. And this picture, I kinda have to not, I'll try to explain it as much as I can. So for day 18, I drew Rayo in a song. I can't remember the name of the song as of now. I'll put it on the screen, but Mama thought the song fit him and Manju, and basically Rayo's the guy who's trying to go out with this girl, and she's a tsundere, and she's like, I'm not a tsundere, and of course Manju is the girl, and Mama made a picture combining her side and my side so you could kind of see how it correlates, but that's basically what this picture is about. Day 19, I drew Valva Torres, or Valzy, from Disgaea 4, because this is when I got that bottled ink and I wanted to see how it would lay. So I actually really like how this turned out, actually. Alrighty. So for day 20, I decided to draw Rin from the animated movie Shelter, because I wanted to use that gold metallic pen I bought not too long ago, and it writes like butter, guys. I just want to buy the whole rainbow because that pen is just that amazing. So for day 21, I decided to draw Chio when she was pregos with Naoya, and a lot of people were like, Narelle, why did you draw this? Because Naru was really mean to her, and I'm like, I'm sorry guys, that's them on a daily. So for day 22, I decided to draw Yan Kumi from Gokusen. I recently rewatched this show, and I'm like, guys, so I have to draw her because she's bae, and I drew this all with pen, no guidelines, because I actually was almost at 12 o'clock on this day, and I'm like, I got no time to draw and ink, so let me just go for it. So for day 23, I drew Alka and Lacey. Alka uses her at night as a heating blanket because he's a vampire, so his blood is naturally cold, and Lacey's a werewolf, so she's naturally warm. So it kind of just helps each other out. So I'm like, this is like the cutest thing ever, and I love it. So day 24 is really special to me because I drew this J-Rocker. His name's Chisa, and 2 days after I drew it, he actually liked the photo, which I will put on the screen right now, and I died because I was having a really rough day because I lost one of my friends I went to high school with, and I just was not having it. So this really made my day, and oof, I just can't tell you guys how happy I was. So on day 25, I decided to draw Takano and Ritsu, or Onodiro. Who is that? Onodira from Sekaiichi Hatsukoi, because I didn't know what to draw, and I just pulled out my binder with all of my old drawings in it and just redrew the picture I drew of them a while ago, and I don't like this redrawn edition of it because I could have done a lot better of the execution, but we're not going to pay attention to that. So for day 26, I drew Chio as a hipster, as another redraw, because I think JMI suggested me to draw her like this ages ago, and I wanted to see if I improved, and I did a lot. So for day 27, I basically drew Neru because he's a cinnamon bun and he needs to be drawn. I love Neru. He is so cute. So for day 28, I drew my character Luna, who is a Vocaloid OC, because again, I didn't know what to draw. So I was like, let me draw something quick so I can get this day over with. And I actually have a water brush, if I can find it real quick. It came with my Sakura Koi watercolors. I actually put some of the ink I had in the tube of this to make it like an ink wash pen, and I freaking love that. I loved it, and I'm just gonna say this now, I don't like water brushes. They don't work with me. I like the natural brush feel. So near the end of Inktober, I started to do a lot of ink washes because it's easy and it's fast and it's life. So for day 29, I drew Dai Li from the yaoi manhwa Let Die, because I freaking love him. He's not really a good character. It depends on your personal views, but Dai isn't really the most nicest character, but I love him and the story. So I recommend it to you guys if you want something hard and heavy to read, because oof, that manga turned my life upside down. So for day 30, I drew Miku, and I freaking love this. This again was an ink wash piece because again, I didn't know what to draw. So I'm like, let me draw Miku, and I gave up on Mitsu's shoes because I was like, Mitsu would not wear boots like this. because I don't see him as like the hipster type of character, but it kind of works. But yeah, I really like this a lot. So yee. And for 31, I just kind of was like, I'm done. So I did a derpy doodle of me, and I was like, thank you. So that is it, you guys, for my Inktober. Like I said, I like my Inktober this year better than my other years of Inktober I have done. So thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know if you did it, and post your videos of your Inktober sketchbooks in my description box, in my comment box below, so I can look at them and fangirl, because I really want to see what other people did besides myself. But again, if you had a favorite piece in here, let me know, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.